It's lights out and away we go. The 2021 Formula One World season has officially began. Today we're going to be doing a weekend rewind on the Bahrain Grand Prix in under 2 minutes. So stick around to find out what happens next. I'm Wheaton, and if this is your first time here on the channel and you want to stay up to date on all kinds of awesome F1 related content from an American point of view, hit the subscribe button down below. But with all that out of the way, let's get straight into the video. Starting off the weekend with the free practice sessions, there's not a whole lot to talk about in terms of those. They were pretty boring, run-of-the-mill. Moving into Saturday night, we had qualifying. Not a whole lot to talk about. Sebastian Vettel not making it out of Q1 due to a double flag, and then ended up with a 5-place grid penalty, sending him to the back of the grid to start. Sergio Perez didn't make it out of Q2, finishing 11th, not starting for a great showing in his first Red Bull appearance. Then, going into Q3, Max Verstappen stuck it on pole in his Red Bull, over 4/10 ahead of Lewis Hamilton in the Mercedes. Now, with all the early weekend shenanigans out of the way, let's get straight into the Bahrain Grand Prix. Sergio Perez didn't even make it to the starting grid, having electrical problems. He had to start from the pit lane. Then Nikita Mazepin spun in turn 3, bringing out a safety car on lap 1. Then at the start of the race, after the safety car, Pierre Gasly ran into the back of Daniel Ricciardo, losing his front wing, sending him to the back of the grid as he had to pit for a new wing. In other news, Alonso had to retire about the midpoint of the race with rear brake problems, not showing a great improvement for reliability of Renault, now Alpine, for the 2021 season. However, it is the first race of the year, so there are bound to be some issues that come up. However, the absolute highlight of the race was Lewis Hamilton and Max Verstappen battling out for first place until the very last lap. However, it was Lewis Hamilton that came out on top. I don't think any driver other than him could have pulled it off. But this race has really shown how awesome 2-stop races can be. I mean, there was just constant overtaking the entire time. And this shows that 2021 might be the best season for the midfield. It was just constant action between every team. But that wraps up the 2021 Bahrain Grand Prix in under 2 minutes. If this is any indication of how every race is going to be in the 2021 season, we're going to be in for an awesome show. I'll catch you guys in the next one. And as always, thanks for hanging out with me.